તાજા સમાચાર તમારી ભાષામાં મેળવવા માટે ડાઉનલોડ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડડેની એપ.
I've said this often enough and I'll say it again. Actors should consider themselves, even if they become big stars, as medium to the director and the writer's voice. And if you can trust them, see, for someone like me, if I hadn't trusted Abbas Mastan to make Bazigar, if I hadn't trusted Mr. Yash Chopra to make or produce a film like Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, if I hadn't trusted a filmmaker to make, say, Chak De India with me, or if I didn't trust and go and see a film like Tanu Weds Manu or Ranjana, then what is the whole basis of being a star? Then you're doing a job, and I think it gets too compartmentalized into a business of films. I think it should still remain the business of art. And if I can adhere to that, and if you have someone who will give me an opportunity to do something, 25 years, you can't wake up every morning and be yourself and follow a template. If there is fun in a film, it will translate into fun for the audience, I think.
Coming to
Shah.
the the Shah of I think cinema in general. I mean, the emperor, the conqueror, everything that people are calling him, I think is less when you talk about Shah Rukh, because he's made of something else. I don't know. He's made of a special cloth that nobody's made of.
So he's not taking himself too seriously about the character while he's on shoot?
Shah Rukh he is just making it for that film. He's working towards each and every person on that set, not just his character. He's working for that light man who's standing on that tadapa. He's doing that. He's bothered about that. He's something else. But he's also kind, and he's like concerned, and he'll be like, he's just doing everything at the same time, and I don't know how he does it. And it's
He's
just
a multitasker as against Amir, who would be focused on one thing.
Yeah, but he multitasker, but he's making you feel so comfortable. I mean, he's the biggest star India has ever seen. I mean, I think after Jawan, and you never feel that when you're with Shah Rukh. It's just unbelievable. He just has this amazing knack, and that he just does it. That like you're standing in front of the biggest star, and he's always been that. I mean, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you've worked with him since 2001. Ahsoka is the film that you did with him. You were a kid almost.
And it was in such. I mean, I'll always remember.
How did you land that role? I mean, how did you? Because that was that big thing that he was making.
Yeah.
It was
his first production.
His first production.
Yeah, his first home production. And and he was just absolutely amazing, but he had that vision, Mayank. He just had that vision of that, just something that he always is ahead. He's just he's 20 years ahead of his time. He's 20 years ahead of his time, because he thought, VFX, set up that studio. He knew that cinema is going to change. It's all going to come together. Because even Ashoka was such a brave film to make so early on. Like the way he mounted the film.
Looking at an international market with
one of the few that went to Venice Film Festival. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just the mind. But I mean, he doesn't make you feel that somehow. That he's multitasking, or he doesn't make you feel the pressure of his stardom.
The man with the strongest spine, with the most resilience and integrity, who has kept quiet through everything. He has spoken. Absolutely. He has spoken on screen with his work. And you know what? It is beautiful.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Like, he didn't have to say anything, but it's showing.
He spoke loudly on screen. Yeah. And I understand what he teaches. Speak with your work. Correct. Don't talk unnecessarily.
Yeah. No, it's so important to reinvent yourself. That's one lesson definitely we are taking from the great SRK.
He is who he is. You can see why. British के साथ कहानी कहते हैं, एक जो है गांव में हो रही है, एक शहर में हो रही है, एक जहाँ supposedly पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, एक जहाँ supposedly पढ़े लिखे नहीं है, एक जहाँ पे वेरविदौल है, एक जहाँ पे नहीं है. तो सारी पॉसिबिलिटी एक्सप्लोर करता है उसमें.
Shah Rukh Khan is a charmer, like not just the charisma and whatever he carries with, it's also the knowledge I was impressed with the amount of knowledge and the books that he was reading and the kind of just knowledge that he was talking about, even technical knowledge like VFX and stuff. That was pretty impressive. And the overall thing that impresses you is the eternal excitement to make a new film. That is something you would think right now, by now you're jaded or like you've seen enough, but that enthusiasm to actually go to the nitty-gritties and go to the core of it was very, very impressive.
Before I became an actor, I was assisting Megha Ramaswamy on a short film.
Okay.
And we were at YRF. And Shimit Amin
is the husband of
yeah,
Megha's.
so she knows Shah Rukh, so he happened to be there, and I was completely, how assistants like carrying 4-5 things, doing my thing, and he was there, and I said, "Oh, Shah Rukh, I'd love to meet him." She said, "I'm going to say hi, come." And I went, and Megha said hi to him, and then she introduced me, saying, "This is Shriya Pilgaonkar," and I said hi, and he shook my hand, and he said, "MashaAllah, so beautiful." I died. I said, "Shah Rukh," I said, I'm beautiful. My confidence was next level. And I was sweating. I was like dripping, but I was so charmed. And then when I met him as an actor, I said, "Shah Rukh, I really want to say that you said I was beautiful."
What do you think now?
What do you think now? No, but it was really like sweet for me.
इंटिमिडेशन और बटरफ्लाइज और स्ट्रेस जो है वो मुझे सिर्फ एक ही स्टार के साथ आज तक महसूस हुई है, दैट इज शाहरुख खान. When I work with him.
Why Shah Rukh Khan? Why?
Because I have grown up seeing his movies like
So I called him up to talk on the phone. I just want to understand from you because nobody lip syncs like you. And he said, "तू घर आ जा. मैं सुहाना also was wanting to learn this. तो दोनों को साथ में हम ट्यूशन करेंगे, क्लास करेंगे. तो तू गाना लेके आ जा." And we went and I was there for like about 2-3 hours and Suhana और मैं पूरा एक गाना गा रहे थे. There's a whole lip sync portion which Shreya has sung beautifully, जो हम अभी release करने वाले हैं, the extended version of तुम क्या मिले.
हो गया release.
No, the video.
Oh, the video, हाँ.
The video हम release करने वाले, the extended version. तो वो बहुत fast जा रहा था, तो मैं बहुत hyper हो रही थी वो fast को लेकर. But the way he broke it down, he made me download some app and he said ये बार करो. He also had learned the song by the end of it. It just shows how generous and such a large-hearted man and so wonderful and just always willing to help and be there for you. And whether it helped for this film or not, I know that experience will be irreplaceable in my life.
इतना याद है कि मैं मिला था जब उनसे, तब वो बहुत प्रमोशन करके आए थे. मतलब मेरा जो T2 टॉक्स था उनके साथ, वो लास्ट इंटरव्यू था दिन का, तो वो बहुत थके हुए थे. उसके बावजूद उन्होंने एक सिटिंग में पूरे 8 पन्ने की स्क्रिप्ट बिना ब्रेक के एक बार पढ़ी और फिर बोल दी. बस यही है. मैं वहीं, मेरा जो फ़ैन लेवल है उनके लिए वो और 10 गुना ज़्यादा बढ़ गया ये देख के, कि उनको फिर से स्क्रिप्ट देखने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी. उनको याद रहता है सब कुछ. वो बहुत अच्छा सुनते हैं. ये क्वालिटी अगर आप में हो कि आप बहुत अच्छा सुनो, वो फिर सब आसान हो जाता है, और उनके लिए सब आसान है मेरे को लगता है.
Literally, Shah Rukh taught me how to romance. So when Shah Rukh says that let the young people do it, I don't think anybody does romance like Shah Rukh.
He was so hungover. It was the 1st of January and he was like so hungover and the entire unit was hungover.
Why were you guys working on 1st of January?
Because Shah Rukh had this stupid belief that if we worked on the 1st of January, we would work throughout the year. He would work throughout the year. And Abbas bhai, Mustan bhai and me are the only 3 people who are like sober and happy to get to work. Everybody else was like, don't talk too loudly, please. Just let's do it. Minimum dialogue. Just like everybody keep quiet. Don't drag the chairs too loudly. Don't push the table too hard. That was the whole vibe going around the set.
સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડડે. બેલ આઇકોન પર ક્લિક કરીને મેળવો તમામ વિડીયોના ડાયરેક્ટ નોટિફિકેશન.